and welcome to One Stop Co-op. Steve Eric, Derek. We're just every time. This timer thing is the best thing ever. I love it.
The great creation.
Because I'm reminiscing about the past time when we were playing this and Kim was freaking out. Steve, I need help. You know, and then as I'm describing this, the timer is already going like, "Oh crap! It's 10 seconds or 2 seconds." Just disrupts everything. I love it. I love it.
You probably have to switch that to live, right?
It's live.
No.
Oh,
you have it at top.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Oh my gosh.
So funny. So anyway, welcome. We are here to play. Start off our Game and Palooza. We thought we'd start with something small. Just kidding. We're gonna play.
Start with the biggest game. Table presence. It is struggling.
We're here to play Frostpunk. So, I played it a little bit last night, but this would be like the first like real play after like more of a learning game, I'd say.
Yeah.
So, Derek has been teaching me it, and we're gonna just jump to the table and do this thing.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. So.
Oh, I don't have our faces up there. Let's put our faces on.
There we are.
We're back.
Faces.
We're back.
Boop. Here we are. So, we're gonna get into playing Frostpunk, the board game, and I'm gonna have Steve do some setup. But before I begin, let's talk about who will be playing this round and their responsibilities as it's supposed to be in the game. So, who you got?
I'll be playing as a generator advisor.
So, what's one of the cool things about this game is this is a double-sided card. On one side is the guy, on the other side is the girl.
I'm playing as the general advisor.
So for people who are like, well, where's the female representation? It's on the card. It's just you choose which side you want to play. So this is the female generator advisor, and on the other side is the male generator advisor. And every card does the same.
How come he doesn't have a cool suit like she does? Her suit is cooler.
Because the guy sucks. No, we go. So no, put it back up there so we can go through what it is.
Okay.
So on the preparation phase, you can choose any hope to exhaust, and exhaust means deactivate it or remove it completely from the hope track. To remove up to 3 stress cubes from the stress track. So we'll talk about that over here, and we'll talk about the generator when that stuff comes.
But like, I guess, real quick, Frostpunk is a
Witcher
survival game, right?
Yeah. So there's an IP out there that's called Frostpunk.
Mm-hmm.
And what it is you're in the alternate history where civilization advanced to kind of like the Steam Age.
Mm-hmm.
But in that time, for some reason that's still unknown to them, the sun dimmed. And therefore heat wasn't reaching Earth as it should.
Mm-hmm.
And which kicked off an ice age. And so all the cities in the world began to freeze over and fall, and people started to die off until they started creating these generators. And these generators shrunk cities, but they had to keep it going. Well, they moved to one of the most ideal points that they could find, and then from there they started to build the last city on Earth, which is dubbed New London.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's kind of where this kicks off, is you're controlling the city, and you have to create it and let it thrive and survive while there is a story aspect.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Pinch Valley, welcome.
Hello.
Yes, get to live stream, I know.
Live streaming. All right, so
join.
Mine is the foreman advisor. So during the preparation phase, and we'll talk about all the phases of the game. But my thing is where Steve can exhaust any hope, I can only exhaust motivation. And when I do that, it says place 1 near tile. If all near tiles have already been placed, place 1 far tile instead. So I get to reveal more of the board as kind of the foreman.
Cool.
There are 2 other jobs that you can do, but that's completely up to that. We're going to be playing Crater, New Home Crater, because you started with that one, but now that you've kind of seen it, we'll still get into what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And to do setup of New Crater, the first thing we do is these tokens here that are at the bottom that are down here. Steve is going to shake these up, and he's going to place them around the edges of the board until 3 resources are displayed in clockwise fashion, starting from whichever end you want. It does not matter.
Okay, we'll start down here.
Sure. So you can just reveal them over. So there's 1.
There's a symbol.
There's a symbol. And...
no symbol.
No symbol. Okay.
And symbol.
So that's it. All right. That's it. So there's a bunch of others in here, but you only get 3 places with resources. And what you have on here, these are called these are unlimited resources, but they're located in this wall, this glacier, right? So you just have to be able to get them and build the machine to be able to get them, right? What's really cool about this is because of this changing effect, your board state always is in flux when you first set up the game. All right, so get these, shuffle those up. And the areas, the places that don't have any, which would be here, here, and here, you're going to place near tiles, which is what these symbols are here, in those.
And
right here.
There it is. Okay.
All right. And then for the places that then you'll get these with these symbols on them, these are the far tiles. And they're far because they show the edge of the board. Near shows generator. So you can see here, near is near the generator. And far doesn't have that. So you put those there. Yep. Yep. And then you flip them over to see how your board builds out.
And this might be a little tricky to see on screen, and I'll zoom into in a second here after I flip these tiles, but because it's like white on white, not sure how well it'll show up on camera. We'll find out.
Yeah.
So if I zoom down here, you can kind of make it out. It's a little blurry because this is my other camera. Yeah, but you see, there's a... yeah, so you can see on here, if you look closely, there is a two coal there.
Yep.
And a 1 wood here, and here's 1 core. So there are resources on all these tiles.
Yep. So we'll start just filling those out as they go. And my problem is because I'm a smart person, you know, and forgot the
my problem is I'm smart.
and left the generators at home or the cores at home. Sorry. That I don't have the cores.
These are our new cores. They are blue core people. Apparently.
The people are the core.
People are the core.
We will use them.
So yeah. And 1 more over there. Looks like
2. Yep, 1 more over there. 2 here. 5.
Hey Greg, welcome.
Hey Greg, what's going on? 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5, and then trees. 2 trees. Is there any other trees? Yep. So
2 trees.
And we're playing with what comes with the base game, minus the people generator bit.
Yeah.
So I have I did bling out this game, but I left them at home because it's a lot to drag. We also get, to start off, we get this cookhouse building built. What this building symbolizes is you can spend 3 food to either lower discontent or raise hope. And I'll step through all those things.
Yeah, thanks for joining the chat. The chat was a fun one. I apologize. We had a power surge, so
the game was ruined.
The whole thing, the whole control. Okay. So there's a little bit of delay in there.
All right. So I'm gonna say how many phases this game has, but if you've played Robinson Crusoe, you know that it doesn't mean what it says, right? This game has 9 phases. Flip table. It's no longer good.
Leave it.
However, the phases are just kind of short and move through quickly, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
You have the dawn phase, the morning phase, the generator phase, and a bunch of other phases. So I'll get to them. I have them over on the side, but we'll go through them step by step so you understand how they work, and then we'll play through. What Steve is playing with, if you want to show that,
sure,
is his starting society, which is this. If you want to read that
Yep. Along the way, we've lost people and found new companions. We're a motley crew, but the hardships of the journey gave us a sense of unity. There's hope for us. We even managed to preserve enough food to be able to feed our children. At least, for now. Yeah, especially if I'm
playing. Children are gonna die.
Engineers take priority, that's all I gotta say.
So with that up and this board here on the side, this is kind of how this breaks down, right?
Yep.
So we have 22 workers. So that's this right here. That says there's 22 workers.
Yep.
What that corresponds to is at the top, if you want to highlight right there.
Right here, yeah.
Yeah. That basically says that we get 5 meeples to be our workers.
Mm-hmm.
We have, none of them are sick. We have 12 engineers, which is the 12 engineer spot here, which says that we have 3 meeple workers.
Mm-hmm.
We have, none of them are sick. We have 8 children, None of them are sick, which are aligned here.
Mm-hmm.
And so here's the sick Oh, we're in the way of the sick tokens, but that's okay.
Oh, down here.
Yeah, there they are. Go this way. There we go. So these are the sick tokens.
Mm-hmm.
So if anybody's sick, that moves up. And when
Mhm.
people get too sick, sometimes they die, and then bad things happen in the game.
Dying's bad. Got it.
Dying is not good, especially children dying, Steve, is not good. So it also says that we have these two bags that are here
Mhm.
that are hope and discontent.
Mhm.
If you could slide that back over,
Mhm.
here's your hope and discontent board.
Mhm.
Okay, if discontent ever reaches 5, we lose the game.
Mhm.
If hope ever reaches 0, we lose the game.
Mhm.
All right. If all your people die, we lose the game.
Mm.
So that card that you have there says that we start off with 2 discontent, 1 active. So you want to randomly reach into that bag,
Mhm.
grab 2.
You get this one, ... I'm thinking about it. And another ... I'm
loading.
Loading, yes.
Loading. Oh, man, I hate when that happens in board gaming. So that is apathy.
Apathy. So one is...
So one is active,
Active
one
is-
isn't.
Yeah, so just like that, actually.
Yeah. So we'll put one inactive, which is on its dark side, and one active, which is on its light side. So then we have 2 hope, and both of them are active. When active and non-active means that when things activate, they activate if they're active, and they activate if they're not. Oh, because they're green?
Kind of greenish,
So that's motivation and care.
Yep. They'll show up better on the actual camera.
So care and throwing stuff. Care and motivation are active, so that is our starting set. We have 8 food to start, which is here.
Mhm.
We have 4 wood, which is on your board in our supply.
Yeah, it's kind of off the screen, unfortunately.
It's got a heavy board presence.
Yeah.
So we have 4 wood, 5 coal,
Uh-huh.
0 cores. So and we have our 5 worker meeples here,
Mhm.
our 3 engineers, and our 2 children, and 1 person has died already. All right.
That was from last night.
Last night everybody died. All right, so that is the end of that card.
Yes.
So it just kind of gives you your initial setup. There are different variants to that card. Multiple different variants to that card.
Do you want to sneak this one in here, maybe? Is that
Uh,
going to make it easier?
I can put but then then we
Oh.
can put the technology there. It doesn't matter.
Let's put technology there. It's fine. This
Okay.
board's not that important.
Alright. So in a 2-player game, I just have to find out how many cards we're gonna get. 6 citizens each. So in a 2-player game, these are the citizen cards, right here. They're citizens because they got a lovely little people thing on it.
Mhm.
We're gonna each get 6 cards for the entire game.
Okay.
All right. So. Oh. 3, 4, 4, 6, 6. There you go. So those are your people.
Okay.
These are when people die. Those are the terrible things that are going to happen to us. So with our 6, what you have, if you want to show anyone you want, I can kind of break down what it means. So on our cards, the top left, that is the type of citizen that can be used for this action on this card, right? They have a name if you care. They're a worker.
Mhm.
The right side is a one-time cost that I'll explain in 1 second, but that's a cost that you have to pay just one time ever in the whole game, and then that's it. But what's below that is the action that you get. So you putting a worker meeple using this card, you can use it. You can use the building, whether it's the medical post or infirmary, to cure 3 of one type of citizen. And cure means to move the sick back on the track, and to treat means to actually they're no longer sick. Okay. The bottom half of it is if a citizen dies, that's the negative thing that could happen. But since this card's in your hand, that won't have an effect.
Right.
You're gonna look through on these cards. There are workers. There's children actions. There's different things that can be done. So, like you can spend the child to play this card, even though children can't work. Does that make sense? And use it. All right. So at the top right of the card, you have to look through all 6 of these cards and choose one card to pay the cost.
I choose this one. This one says remove 1 wood from the map.
Okay, so 1 wood's removed from the map. That goes in the discard. And I have to pay the same as well.
And yes, he hasn't blinged the game out with icing sugar. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Yeah, this game's it's a big table presence. I do like the multi-level boards. Always love seeing that in games.
I'm gonna spend her.
Okay. Remove 2 coal from that.
Yeah.
For getting rid of Chrissy.
And she will go and discard. And the rest are in our hand to play as we see fit. Okay. So the game's played over a series of rounds. And you base every single turn, you and I will take turns spending meeples.
Gotcha.
We can, at the start of the game, the actions that we can perform, because we're starting off on phase 6, which is the action phase. We can build a building, and if we use the build, or we can use the build action. If we use the build action, we can build 3 buildings with 1 meeple, right? We can either build a building or destroy a building and get rid of it. You don't get any resources for destroying it; it's just removed from the board. But you get to do 3 build actions with 1 meeple. Okay, and the buildings that you can build, we have off to the side because they can't fit on this table. You can uncover snow, which are the empty areas on here. You can either do 2 near tiles or 1 far tile. And they have to be connected. You can't do a far tile over here.
You can't teleport.
You can't teleport. You need a near tile to make a far tile.
Right.
And I'll get into cold in a second. So you could do that. If we have, and this is off the board too, because that's not it, because we haven't unlocked the beacon yet. But if the beacon is unlocked, you can send someone on an expedition. You can gather resources by placing meeples on a location to take 2 of resources on a specific piece of the board. You can use the cookhouse if you want. Then there's these 2 areas here. This one here is if you want to remove stress off the generator. That's its only purpose. This removes stress off the generator. An engineer is the only one who could do this job. This here is the podium where you can pass laws. So you have a preset set of laws that you can pass, and every law has a consequence. So the consequence gets shuffled into the dust deck, and if you pull it, you got to deal with the consequence. So you can pass, these are the ones that come with, and then what you're going to do is shuffle that and draw 4 extra to be added into those laws. And you can look at all the laws you want. You can look at all the laws. You can read them all. There's child labor laws, child shelter laws, food additive laws, heated meals laws, crowded quarters, makeshift shelters, either militaristic society or faith-based society, whichever ones you want to pass.
So the other laws we have, just so you can...
Is this the 4?
That's the other one.
Oh, okay.
We have radical treatment. So, if we need to cure people, you use a medical post or infirmary to get 1 sickness marker to 5 and flip it, instead of building's normal effect. So that is going to improve the medical post or infirmary.
You may use medical post or infirmary to set 1 sickness marker to 5 and flip it, may cause death, instead of the building's normal effect. Okay.
So that's one that we do.
All right.
We can do the Virtue of Humanity. Choose 1 hope token from the hope bag and place it on this card active side up. Hope token does not count towards your own tokens. Whenever you're about to exhaust a hope token of the same type,
you can exhaust this one.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't count towards...
It doesn't count towards that, but it's a spare, just in case.
It's a spare, but it doesn't prevent us from losing any sooner.
Right.
Okay, that's cool. That's a pretty interesting one to do. We have this one. Double rations for the ill. Whenever you use the medical post, infirmary, or care house, you may spend 2 food to cure 1. Oh, that's
and
nice.
Remember, cure means push back, not treat.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the last one we have is emergency shift. When the law is introduced, you may return up to 2 spent citizen tokens from the supply back to the bank. Once per round, you may return up to 2 spent citizen tokens from the supply to the bank. If you do add apathy,
+1 apathy. Yep.
any citizens and meeples will return to the bank. Oh, interesting. So you temporarily get new people.
Yep.
Okay, but at a cost of apathy.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. I don't want to do this work. Why'd you do this?
All right. So you want to zoom back out.
Yeah,
so All right, so we'll begin here, and as we step through the different phases, I'll explain everything. Because if I do everything at once, your eyes are going to glaze over, and you're going to leave the stream. So, first off is the action phase. Each one of us gets to determine. All right, right now everything's cold. If anyone does anything that is cold, you get sick. Right? Period. The person who's doing it, the sickness marker rises up. Sickness marker is bad because when people get sick, they get gravely ill. When they get gravely ill, they die. And when they die, bad things happen. It becomes this chain reaction. Oh, I forgot to do technology. Sorry. Shuffle those and grab 4, and I'll do technology cards.
Yeah.
Well, grab the 4, and then you could show them what the technologies that we'll be able to research.
Here's the text we have. Medical education. When we use the medical post, you may treat 2 instead of its normal effect. That's amazing.
Treat, which is good.
Yeah. Carrier sledge. Whenever you perform the gather resource action, you may take up to 3 resources and may take them from any spaces on the tile in any combination.
So one of the things that you see on this card, you see that 5 with the time? That's how long it takes to research so you can be able to use it. But once you unlock it, you have it forever.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Okay, and then we have hunting tactics. Gain additional 1 food for every 2 hunting symbols. I love that one.
That's pretty cool.
And it's got the hunt symbol on it.
Yeah.
Is that the hunt symbol? No, it's not. That's just part of the artwork, I think. The hunt symbol?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know either. The last one we have is this one, which is each heated medical post and infirmary provides 1 sleeping slot for an engineer meeple. That's cool.
Okay. The hunting one seems pretty cool.
Yeah, I like the hunting one. We should do that.
Okay. All right. Cool. So we are ready to play. So right now I put the generator off screen, which this is the generator and stuff needs to get dropped into it. So you'll hear the sound, but you won't see it, and we'll show you the cubes that drop out.
We put them, can't we? Or
do you want to? We can. Boom.
Oh, it does cover that spot.
That's why I said you can't really see.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll put it here until you start building that way. When you start building that way, we'll move it.
That works.
Okay. So you have first action. What do you want to do?
Let's heat up some stuff.
All right, so let's talk about heating, because he's going to do it now. So this is the heat track of the board. All right, this is your generator. If there are 10 stress cubes in the generator breaks down. If 10 more goes in, and if there are 10, you're okay. When on the 11th one, the generator breaks down. If you add 10 more and then you add another 11, the generator blows up and you lose the game.
Not ideal.
Not ideal.
Got it.
Right here at the back, this is the heat track. So what this is saying is, right now, nothing is heated at all whatsoever. You can heat this is what you're doing to heat. So he's spending 3 coal to heat the generator. So he's going to heat it 1, 2, 3. Okay. So on that time, right now, red buildings, orange buildings, and yellow buildings of those colors are considered heated. Also, the generator tile is considered heated. The near tiles are considered heated, but your far tiles are not. They're still considered cold. So if you do anything on a far tile, it will be a cold action, and someone will get sick. But you spent 3, so it's warm. Okay, so now you have an action to do something. What do you want to do?
Let's gather some resources.
Some resources. What you getting? Oh, we gotta skip the biggest part of the game, which is the story.
Oh, yeah. Details.
You don't need the story. Why are we doing all of this?
We're just playing. We're not trying to win, right? So here we go. Here's the story. Are we alone? Civilization, it has fallen. We, the survivors, traveled in a convoy that split into several groups to increase the chances of reaching a functional generator. Our group succeeded. What fate has fallen the others? Lighting up a signal to guide the lost souls will help to answer that question. So, the green screen's kind of messing this up a little bit, but it's round 4. It says here, if the beacon is built, go to A.
We do something with something happens. So basically, we have a time marker here on round 4 that says when we hit round 4, if the beacon's built, if the beacon's built or not, something happens.
Right. So our goal is ideally to build the beacon by then.
Yep.
So.
All right, so that's what we're trying to do.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, I'll send this worker out here to gather this wood here. So we gain 2 more wood.
Okay, so that goes to the supply immediately. All right, on my turn, I'm going to build... Wait, how much wood do we have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. I'm gonna build some buildings.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna build. I'm gonna build one. I'm gonna build a. So you said we got 6.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna build 2 tents.
Okay.
And a hunter's hut.
And that's 1 for the hunter's hut, I think.
1 for the hunter's hut. But
Okay.
let's see if I can fit them anywhere. And I can.
You're
yeah,
here.
yeah. So I'll do the tents here and here because if yellow's so high up, if we just get the near tile, they'll be heated. And I'll do the hunter's hut out here.
Okay.
All right, that's my 3, and that's 6.
Yep.
Sorry, 5, right?
Yep, that's
2, 4, 5.
Yep.
Okay. Your turn.
Oops. Yeah, we need people to live and stuff, right? Okay. I kind of want to do this hunting tactics technology. How do we do that?
You have to build a workshop.
Okay. And that workshop is 2 wood?
That workshop is 1 wood.
1 wood. We do have 1 wood.
Yeah.
But we can do 3 build actions, so maybe I'll wait on that one.
Okay. So you want to gather some more resources so we can do 3 build actions?
That's what I'm thinking. Let's finish this up.
You actually put somebody there.
Just
so
kidding. Let's not finish it up.
So you can worker meeples can only go 1 to a location, but you've got other locations.
We go up here.
Yeah, clear out
go
some
here.
stuff.
Fine.
Yeah, grab 2.
And that's still warm because it's near.
Yep.
So
And
we're
it's still
fine.
warm because it's near.
Now we have 3 wood.
Okay. I may pass a law.
I decree.
I decree that children should work. Get to work, kids. So what are your thoughts? So the co-op on this is we're working together to solve this. So my thought is if we
Put it on screen for people.
yeah. So if we tell if we say that we passed the child labor laws of 2022, then that means that children can gather resources only as an action, right? Or I could probably use a child to do something, but them sitting there hogging up space in this place that is terrible is not great for us.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So do you have, before I pass this law, do you have any cards that you can use the kids for?
Yes, I do have this one that I like looking the look of it.
Okay.
Gather resources. Perform this action on an unoccupied space on a tile to gain food equal to the food bonus of that tile on all adjacent tiles.
So we need to find the food bonus tile
Correct.
to be able to do that.
Correct. So that's nice, but we have to find it first. The other one's removing snow, but I gained sick children for it. I don't like that. We don't need more sick people.
All right. So what are your thoughts on me passing that law?
That's yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to spend an engineer and put an engineer on the podium to say, "Hear he, kids, get the work." And so what that does, though, is it does a couple things. First, it takes away. Oops, sorry. It takes away the child shelter one. That's gone from the game. That law can no longer come into effect. It adds the consequence. There. That's law 1A. Shuffle these 2 and pick 1.
Okay.
And the others are removed from the game.
As consequence, will go into
The dust deck.
Yep.
Yeah, the dust deck. So that means that during the dust phase, something bad could happen. Oh, and we forgot to grab one of these over too. Sorry. We'll shuffle it up later. So this is now in here, and during the action phase, children can perform gather actions as law.
Don't we also have to do the -1?
Yes, we have to do the -1 hope and the +1 discontent.
Yep.
So we can deactivate one of the hopes, and we can either activate or add a deactivated discontent.
I'm okay deactivating a hope.
Which well, you have to do both. You have to do both.
So get rid of the care one for now.
Sure. Care one's deactivated.
And then
what about, do you want to add another discontent that is deactivated or activate another apathy?
Activate apathy, I guess.
Okay.
So we're super apathetic here.
Where people are like, ugh.
I hate these people.
I hate this place.
That child laws. What's wrong?
All right, so
moving to Borneo.
So this law is now in effect. I'll put it up here. So your turn. I went to the podium and did my thing.
Okay. Let's see.
Children are available to gather. I will not be waste of space in my my utopia.
Go fetch stuff. I don't want it. Too bad. We'll get some more wood over here. With those children.
Yep.
Okay.
Helps clear out more spaces for what we need. So wood's looking good. We got one hunter's hut. I'm going to use. Why is this over here? I'm going to use I really want to clear off some space.
Yeah. Need some spots to build things.
I'm gonna use the hunter's hut here to get 4 food.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. So we're at 12.
Cool.
Okay.
I think we'll still gather and clear up more space for us to use. I think I'll gather the coal here.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, 3 more people to use.
I'm going to build a workshop.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use an engineer this time to build a workshop. It's gonna cost 1 wood.
Okay.
And if you want to show the workshop.
1 wood. Oh yeah, the workshop. Yep. Hear ye.
So on this workshop, we can either and you immediately get to be able to pick one when you build it.
Oh, cool.
So on the workshop, we can either we get to build one of these. We can either advance when we use the workshop. We can either advance the time on it by 2 or upgrade a building. So we could put that one can't go here. Let's put it on that coal tile there.
Yeah.
Get rid of that coal. All right, and we want to get hunting tactics, right?
Yes.
Is that the one that we care about?
I think so.
So that's going to go on the 4 track immediately.
Okay.
And when we hit 4, it activates, or we can move time to do it.
Okay.
But that was one of the building actions. The next one is, can I spend... Ooh, what is it? A premium, isn't it?
We can also put this further away because it's a red tile. It's easy to heat, so if you want to not put there.
Well, I was going to put the sawmill up there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
The sawmill is 2 wood.
2 wood?
Yep.
Okay, got it. 2 wood.
Boop. So putting the sawmill right there. And I think
probably good. Unless there's another building you can think of.
I was thinking of
another
a tent, but I don't know where to put it.
Here?
Sure.
Maybe?
Sure. So we'll do 2 wood.
Yep.
For another tent.
Yep. All out of wood.
Yeah, there's 2 right here.
Yep.
And the trees will help us get some more.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's my 3.
I feel like we need to clear snow.
Okay.
Because we're running out of resources.
All right.
So we'll put this down here. Let's look at these 2 tiles here.
Okay. So he's clearing snow, which means that automatically it's a cold action, and he's using it with a worker, so 1 worker gets sick.
It's way over there.
Yeah. So 1 worker gets moved up on the sick track.
Yep.
Now it's either you're going to get 2 near tiles to the generator or 1 far tile from the generator.
Let's do the 2 near. Hey, Elaine.
Hey, Elaine. What's going on?
Okay, so we'll put one of them here and here.
Yep. And then
flip them over. So here we have. Zoom in down here so you guys can see. Oops. There we go.
Yes, food.
Oh, food. Perfect.
That's awesome. So we need a core.
Need a core. Got it.
So we get 2 wood, 1 a generator, and this symbol that's on here says that you found some food. So we get 2 more food, so we're at 14.
Yum, yum, yum.
All right, 1 more action, right?
So how does this card work with that tile now?
Well, the card works by you playing a child and performing that as an action.
Okay, so I play the card, and
so you have to use the child resource.
And I don't lose this card. It's just once per turn I can.
Once you use that card, it is discarded.
Oh, it's once.
It's a one. It's a one and done.
Got it.
Yeah, it's a one and done.
Got it. Okay.
All right. So we got 1 more action because we got 1 more engineer. Let's get this wood that's here.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Set ourselves up to and then that 2 more we'll have enough to build a beacon.
Cool.
All right. So
action phase done.
Action phase is done. So you see, like, there's a lot of talk and collaboration about the action phase. Now the game gets to screw with us.
It gets easier.
So now the game's like, sweet, all that work you did. So now we go into the Dusk phase. So these 3 cards, 1 is a social dispute, 1 is the consequence for me doing child labor, and 1 is called the inevitable. So the inevitable is default in every game. So go ahead and shuffle those up.
Mm-hmm.
Shuffle, shuffle,
And
shuffle.
we'll do this one.
And we'll do that one.
So
Flip
do
it.
this. Work accidents.
That's for child labor. All right, so what happened?
The children are now exposed to accidents at work. We don't provide good medical care. Some might even pay the price with their young lives. If you have active care, which we don't,
We deactivated it.
which is great. Otherwise, for each child meeple used to perform an action this round, gain 2 sick children.
1, 2, because we use both.
For each child.
Yep.
Don't we gain 4?
Oh, for gain 2 sick children. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Gain
4.
4.
Yep. Not good.
Yeah.
Not good.
This doesn't say remove.
No, it does not. It goes in discard. So when this goes empty, it gets shuffled. Or when a social dispute shows up, it gets shuffled back in.
This game's great.
So after the Dusk phase, we go to the night phase. Return all meeples back to the board to our supply set.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now, how much do we? Yep.
We have
2,
4,
3,
6, 8, 10.
Yep. So now we need to determine who's going to sleep in a warm tent. Well, we know that because of this, the near tiles are all warm, and the generator tiles warm, as well as all yellow buildings are warm, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how many tents do we have? We have 1, 2, 3. 2 meeples fit in a tent. So that's 2, 4, 6. So 6 people can get in a tent, and the rest are going to get sick.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should put the children in a tent.
Okay.
So, because this is not good.
They're already pretty sick.
They're already pretty sick. So, what do you want to do?
Let's let the workers get sick.
Okay, so we're going to have... So, 2 engineers go in. 2 children go in, which means we
3
have...
engineers go in. Yep.
Right, so then 1 engineer and 1 worker goes in.
Yeah.
So, what does that leave? 1, 2, 3, 4?
4 workers.
So so 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 workers get sick. Can we not do 4 workers? Can we do 1 engineer?
Fine.
Because I don't want anyone getting gravely ill just
Fine.
yet. Okay. 1 engineer is gonna get sick.
I'm biased with engineers.
3 workers, and everybody else sleeps well tonight. Alright. So after that night phase, we go to the dawn phase. And in the dawn phase, we advance the round tracker by 1. Sorry. I skipped the whole phase. After the Dusk phase, we go to the hunger phase where people need to get fed.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
If we need to feed people, can you zoom up here? Up.
Oh,
There it is. So to determine who gets fed this day, we look up here and look at the top of where the round track is. Mm-hmm. So right now we need to feed the children. Mm-hmm. Okay. So then down here on the food track, we have 8 children. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Mm-hmm.
All children fed.
Yay!
Then we go to the night phase. Then we go to the dawn phase. So sorry, I missed the hunger phase. All right.
It was a late night snack. It's fine.
So the dawn phase, we move the round counter.
Mm-hmm.
We then check and see if any events happen. Mm-hmm. No event, like this would be an event that would happen if we hit it, but we haven't hit it yet.
Yep.
So then we go to, and if you can shuffle this deck, then we go to the morning phase where we draw a morning card and deal with the situation that occurs.
Only good things.
Only good things.
Only good things.
All right, so tell us about our morning.
We have a prophet, apparently.
The Sarnus prophet has shown up.
A child is having intense visions. Oh gosh, because they're horribly sick, that's why. Some people believe that she's a prophet, that her words provide hope and should guide us in these terrible times. Not yours. Others say that she's controlled by her mother to coax food and fuel donations from her followers. What will you do? We can, as long as she speaks our words, we can allow it. We will meet with her mother and make a deal about what exactly needs to be said. Or, the impossible is possible. We shall let her continue for the sake of those who comfort in her prophecies. Or, she must be stopped at all costs. We will meet with her mother and order her to put an end to this pitiful charade.
So, hey Brian, what's going on? Sorry to hear you're not feeling well.
Oh no, you're sick.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I hope you feel better.
Yeah.
All right, so which one do you... I'm going to let you make the call on this morning card. Which one do you want to do?
Only if you spend 3 resources or 6.
So the
food.
first one is only if you have 3 resources or 6 food. We have 6 food and we have 3 resources, so we could do or if you want to do it. That will lower discontent.
I kind of like the second one, honestly. The hope one.
Okay.
What are you thinking? Not that one?
No. The impossible is possible. We should let her. That sounds good. I'm not opposed to it.
What were you thinking? The first one?
I was thinking the first one only from the standpoint of we've got 2 apathy going. If a social thing happens, it's going to trigger on us twice.
Oh, that's fair. Okay,
so we could shut one down. So
do that one.
We can spend.
We can do that one. That's fine.
Yeah, so we can burn the witch. So we have to spend. We have to spend either 6 food or 3 resources. I say 3 resources.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And we lower discontent, so we just shut one of these off, which is good.
Yeah, I get removed from the game.
And then this gets removed from the game. Yep. All right, burn the witch. Then after the morning phase, we go.
Float? Churches, very small rocks.
A duck. Churches.
Float.
Alright, so then we go to the generator phase.
Yes.
So first thing we do is we check to see if there's going to be any sick people. If there's ever a gap between here, the symbols that are between there determine how many more people get sick. Okay? Since there's none here, nobody's going to get sick, but we also have to deal with stress on the generator. So we'll look over here at this number where the cold marker is, right here, which is 3.
Yep.
And you're going to drop, Steve is the generator advisor. You're going to drop 3 cubes into the generator. Any that fall out go on the stress track.
What does it fall on the ground?
I have these 15! 10 commandments!
Nice.
Alright, so pull out the tray at the bottom ever so carefully.
Just shake the whole thing. What's going on?
How
whole
many?
Thing out, we get 2. 2
So 2 will go on the stress track.
Yep.
Okay. So 2 go on the stress track. That's it. Then we go to the weather phase. If you could shuffle the weather cards for no shenanigans. And then we'll have our first weather card of the day.
We have beautiful weather. Just kidding.
Oh my god. Okay, so the cold temperature goes up by 2.
That's perfect.
1, 2. This only goes up 1. Thank God. We get 1 food for every elk we have, so we have 1 with the hunting hut, so we'll get 1 more food, so we're at 7. The expedition, if we were on an expedition, would move 2, and then the cold weather track moves up by 1 to 8.
Yep, that's it.
And that is the weather phase.
It was a great idea to burn the witch. One less mouth of feet in the outside warm.
That's awesome.
Nice.
So then we come to the preparation phase, which will determine who's the lead. So it's either the lead is basically if we ever disagree on something, one person gets the final say.
Okay.
So, but we're gonna not do that. However, we do look here, and we say, okay, so during the preparation phase, we see what sickness will befall us. Well, we stayed below the line, so nobody gets gravely ill, and we're fine for this round.
Okay.
All right, that's it, and then we're back to actions. So
you look where the heat marker is to determine stress on the generator, not the cold marker. Not sure.
Are you right? Are you right on that? Let me check, Daniel. Yep, Daniel's right. It's where the heat marker is, not the cold marker. So the heat marker and cold marker were at 3, so we're okay for that one. But Daniel, you are correct. Thank you for that correction.
Oh, that's
so you would look you would look where the heat marker is to see how much stress to add, not the cold marker. And I said the cold marker. Luckily for us, it's 3, so we're fine. So going forward,
but like
wherever the heat is, it'll be 3.
Right.
But this gets reset at the end, so there's none there.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So thank you, Daniel.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right. So we're back to actions.
Okay.
The generator's off.
Let's heat that up first.
All right. So now red and this tile, the generator tile is heated only.
Yeah. So hey, kids, I see some fun rocks to go pick. Go get some rocks for us, and then let's heat up the generator.
After you do that, that goes to the supply, and then I gotta do it.
Okay.
So then I'll do it, and I'll spend the 2, 1, 2. So now the near tiles are fine.
Okay.
And I am going to I'm gonna get those other 2 wood.
Nice.
Here. Now, also bear in mind, the people we have to feed this round are the engineers, which means we need 12 food. We have 7.
Not too bad.
Alright, so what do you want to do? I got that. I cleared that off. Your turn.
Feel like maybe get more. Let's have a worker go clear some snow. So you can get sick if I do that.
If you want an engineer, we won't have to deal with gravely ill.
Let's do that first. Engineer, go clear some snow.
Okay. So that goes
here.
here.
Yeah, no. Just
oh yeah. So one engineer gets sick. Do you want?
He face on the rocks. Incinerator. Nice.
So do you want 2 near or 1 far
Let's do the near because the near's heated right now.
Okay.
The far isn't. So.
All right. There's your 2 near. Place them as you see fit.
We'll put one here and there we go.
Okay. So then you flip.
Flip this one over and this one over.
All right. So we've got
no
1 wood
and some coal. A tree and
2.
Yep. I hear Rose, which is very nourishing.
I am dropping cubes like crazy. Did you have a drop cube on the floor?
Yeah,
too?
I do. Can we grab it?
Yeah, we're probably gonna need it.
Okay. Yeah.
And 2 trees. Ooh, if we place a bar tile, we can do a gathering thing.
Gathering thing.
If we a sawmill upgraded,
Yeah.
we can pull 1 from here or 1 from here, which would be cool.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
so my turn. Let me see. Or I could actually put it here, and that'll still do the same thing as a near tile.
Sure.
Do we want to build this beacon? I think so.
Where you can put it? Here?
Yeah. And I could build a sawmill. Oh no, I can't because I don't have. How much is a sawmill?
2. We have enough. Oh, you want to build both?
Yes.
Gotcha.
So I need more stuff. Let me.
You can go dig out some snow again. Try to get lucky. We got children we can send out.
We do have children that we can put to work.
Yeah.
I think so. I want to build a beacon and go on an expedition early before the timer runs.
Yeah.
But I also want to. What are my cards?
Do you have a clear snow card? I think I do.
Do you have a clear snow?
Yes, I do.
What does it say?
Children, go clear snow. Perform this action as normal if cold. Oh no, if cold, gain 2 sick children.
It's cold. Clearing snow is always cold.
Oh, it's always cold. Okay. So I can have kids go do that if you want. I don't think that's necessary though. But
Why does it say if cold though? That's weird. Perform this action as normal except if cold. Gain 2 sick instead of 1.
Is clearing snow not always a cold thing?
Clearing snow is always a cold action. Always.
Oh.
So I don't know why they say those words.
Maybe there's like an exception, another card that makes the exception somewhere. I don't know.
No, it's like hard set in the rules.
Oh, really?
It's always a cold action.
Oh, okay.
So let me see what I got.
That's one thing we could do. There's a law that can make clearing cold heated. Oh,
Okay.
Thanks, Daniel.
Or I could use this to perform 3 workshop effects.
Oh.
Which I think I'm going to do. I'm going to spend an engineer.
Engineer.
To perform 3 workshop effects.
Cool.
My first workshop effect is going to be able to move this here.
Just once?
It would trigger. It only triggers.
The workshop does what again?
Move this 2 or upgrade.
Yeah.
I'll move it here. And because I move it there, it immediately activates.
Sweet.
So we now have that gain an additional food for every 2 hunting symbols.
Yeah.
I'm going to upgrade the hunter's hut to get the 2 hunting symbols. That's
yes.
my second. And I'm actually going to so 3 workshop effects. I'm actually going to upgrade. I'm thinking of upgrading the sawmill because we have one.
Oh yeah, because it might be stuff nearby.
Because it's red, so now it's heated.
Okay.
No matter what, it'll be heated at the lowest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So that's my 3 for this card. So that stays until the end of the round. Okay.
So let's have a dude go get some wood.
Yeah.
So you chop down a tree.
1 tree gives you 3 wood.
3 wood.
So that is a warm action. He does not get sick for being on a far tile.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will now start the building.
Yes, we have wood. We can build.
So I'm gonna take a worker to build 3 builds. So first thing they're gonna build is the beacon for 3 wood. The beacon for 3 wood.
Yeah.
And I'll put the beacon.
Choose wisely. That's probably what I put it, honestly.
Yeah, I'll put it here. So the beacon goes up, so now we can explore. The next, so that's one.
Is the beacon just like a giant weather balloon so they can see where you are from far away?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and the mini of it is actually a balloon with a stand that it's like it's lifted up, so it's really cool looking.
That's cool.
So that's my first build. My second build is going to be what's the 2-1 that I needed? The sawmill.
Yes, you went to the sawmill.
Yeah, so I'll cost 2.
Uh-huh.
And then my third is going to be to build our last tent.
Yeah.
Right here.
Okay.
All right, your turn.
Now, you didn't actually use the workshop, which is interesting.
Do what? No, I did a build action.
No, with this effect, you didn't actually use the workshop space.
Right? Oh, no, I have to use the building, sorry.
Which is great.
Use a building workshop.
Oh, so you do use it.
I do use it. Yeah.
So I can't go do it.
So you can't go do it again.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
But you can get us some food if you want. You can.
Yeah.
You can use the sawmill.
I want to do the sawmill of the food, but I'm trying to think. There's also this, which is nice. We can get rid of our discontent.
We can reactivate hope, or but we don't have. We need to get the food if we're gonna do it.
Right. So how much food do we need?
We need 12 food, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
Which is exactly what's on there.
So then let's go get some food for the hunters.
Okay, so that'll put us right at 12.
Okay.
So we have enough food for the hunters.
Yep.
We can still spend the 3 food.
Mm-hmm.
It's just we will have to feed it. We'll get the missing hunger, and then we have to
make up for it next time.
We have to make up for it next time.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a pay me now, pay me later type of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you want to, we could, if that's what you want to do. Up to you.
Maybe lean towards it. What's your option though? You can pick something.
No, well, this is the collaborative part, right? So do you want us to do that?
I mean, the other option is
I could use the sawmill.
I just use this. Oh, use the sawmill.
I just built another one.
But don't you have to upgrade to do adjacency?
Oh, that's right. I do have to upgrade to do adjacency.
Yeah. So
really,
could clear snow.
We could clear snow.
Clearing snow here would be pretty useful. Hopefully, more.
So get 2 here.
There. Yeah, maybe there, and maybe there. It's fine.
Right, because the near tiles is just 1, 2, 3 now.
Yeah, that's fine. Is it the near tile?
Yes.
It's near tile too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And technically, I guess this one, but it's in the way. It's fine.
Oh, damn it! 5. Okay. we got plenty of near tiles. We got plenty of near tiles. That actually makes sense. So I'm gonna
sense, guys.
I'm gonna throw an engineer to get sick.
How dare you?
Yeah,
I'm not friends anymore.
I'm doing it. All right, so I'll put it here.
Yeah.
So I'll put this one here.
Yep.
And where would be a good place for a gathering post? Here, because they got resources right here.
Sure.
So this has to stay out until the end of the round. So I'll put it there and there.
Okay.
All right, so that's wood and wood. I keep dropping freaking stuff.
Every time it reaches over, I hear just
tick. And 3 wood.
No food. That's okay though. That's fine.
1, 2, 3. So we've got wood coming back in.
Okay.
And that should work nicely. Okay. All right.
Let's go get some of that wood. Well, we talk about gathering posts. I don't need to do that, I guess, right?
Well, if we build the gathering posts, like if you build, do we have any wood to build it? So we need wood.
Okay.
So
okay, so maybe go out here with the children, get the 2 wood.
Get the 2 wood.
We have a spot for a gathering post.
Yep.
Okay. And you got one guy.
One more action. We're going on an expedition. We're going on an expedition. So shuffle this.
Okay.
And only show the A side. There's going to be 3 of them that we're going to pull.
Okay, so you got the choices of a campsite with 1, 2, 3 spots, Snow with a question mark, 3 spots. Wow, my camera's going crazy right now.
I'm gonna lose it.
And then the last one is a cave with a question mark. It doesn't like
Okay.
multiple things on the screen at one time.
All right, so these are our 3 possible ones to do.
Yep.
So I'm gonna send that worker out into the cold, and he is going to go. Put on one of the question marks. I don't care which one. They're equidistant.
Let's go in the snow.
Okay, so he's heading out.
Bye.
Oh, we can't see it. It's off screen.
I know.
Shoot.
I know.
Okay. All right. So we send a worker off on an expedition. All right. So that is it. We're done. Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we'll discard this. Throw that card in discard, and we go to the Dusk phase. Please draw the social dispute card. Yes, thank God. Fear. This is horrible, but thank goodness the inevitable card sucks. Go ahead.
Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate.
Hate leads to suffering.
You don't know what that's from. You have more active hope than active discontent.
Nope, they're equal.
Equal.
Oh, active, yeah. They're equal 1 and 1.
Yep. Otherwise, choose one. For each child meeple, gain a sick child, or destroy 2 buildings occupied by citizen meeples.
No, screw that. For each child meeple gain, so it'll be 2 sick kids.
Yep, 2 sick kids.
Yeah. Okay. And we don't have. Okay, this gets removed from the game.
And does have the discard thing in? The social disputes always get removed from the game?
Always get removed from the game, and then you add a new social dispute.
Okay.
Yep.
Put Storm in the castle. Yes. Fear's the mind killer. Nice.
All right, so then we go to the hunger phase.
Yep.
Right. So we need to feed 12 engineers. We've got 12 food, so that goes to 0.
Man, they were hungry.
Next round we have to feed 20 people.
Not happening.
Is it 20? 20? Yep, 22. Not 20. 22 people.
Not happening.
So we'll have to figure that out. Okay, that is that. Then we go to the night phase, get all the meeples back.
Except for the guy in the expedition.
Except for the guy on the expedition. Who else is missing?
That's it.
That's it?
We should have 9 people. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yep, that's all. Right.
Okay, so then we check what's heated. This is not heated, but the near tile and the generator tile is heated. So these are considered heated.
Okay.
So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8.
So one person's not.
One person's not. Who is it going to be?
A worker.
Okay. Worker gets sick. All right. So then we go to the dawn phase, which this advances 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then we go to the morning phase.
Hey, Matthew.
Hey, Matthew, what's going on? Then we go to morning phase. What's going on?
What type of morning is this? What type of morning is this?
Like KMD.
Murderer. A citizen has been brutally murdered in the morning. When a citizen dies of the current round's type.
So the current round is worker. Let's see what happens. Go ahead, throw that on there so we see what happens when they die.
Look at the bottom down here. We have to exhaust care.
And Care's already exhausted. We have to -1 hope. So we're either removing care or deactivating motivation.
We needed to care for something, didn't we?
It would be nice, but we need
to care for that one bad children event thing that we discarded. Remember?
Which one?
Remember we had that.
We lowered care because of it. From the bad children one.
Yeah, but if we had care, we would be okay.
Right, but we didn't have it.
Yeah, I know.
So now we need to lower one of our.
I don't think we get rid of care, honestly.
So shut off motivation.
I guess so.
Motivation shut off.
Yeah, people die.
Keep reading.
I don't wanna. Hey, let's make this public as a warning for our citizens. But don't investigate as we have more important issues at hand. Hopefully it won't happen again. That seems like a weird way of going about things. Let's keep it secret and make it look like a work accident. Good grief. We can't afford to waste resources on an investigation.
The third we can't do because we don't have active justice.
We don't have justice. Okay. So, man. +1 discontent or add... I feel the second one, I guess.
Want to do the second one? Okay.
Yeah, I want to get more discontent. We're already struggling.
So which number do you need? D what?
We need 25.
D25 going to the dust deck?
Yep.
Okay. All right. 25.
We're going to die. Spoilers.
All right. D25 goes onto the dust stack.
Mhm.
That gets removed from the game.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So that was the morning phase, right? We go to the generator phase. So, well, we seem to have a gap. So therefore, an engineer and a child get sick.
We're so close to that child's issue there.
Oh, that's gonna spiral. All right, so then you need to test stress on the generator, which
Okay.
is 3. Thank
Okay.
you, Daniel. So
Yep.
you're gonna add 1, 2, 3 to the generator.
That's well as a drunken pee. Nice. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh.
Pull out what's in there.
Everything's at the bottom.
What do we got?
3.
So the 3 you put in came out.
3.
So we're at 5. 5 stress on the generator.
Yep.
So it hasn't broken down yet.
Mm-hmm.
This gets reset back to 0.
Mm-hmm.
Then we go to the weather phase.
Mm-hmm.
What happens?
1 up on the blue.
1 up on the blue.
1 up on yellow.
1 up on yellow. 1 up on orange.
Yep. And
Red stays the same. We get 1 food per, so that's 2 antlers, so we get 2 food.
But we get this thing too, don't we?
And what does it say? Gain an additional food for each 2 hunting symbols, so we get an additional food.
Yep.
Okay.
And then expedition 3.
So our expedition starts
So-
moving. That's why I was like, is there's a way to see it?
No, we'll have to just move
Yeah,
on
you'll just
screen
have to
for
put
people.
it on the zone.
So we're currently in this level of the expedition, so it moves 3 times. So 1, 2, 3.
So here's our option. We can look to see what's there.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we can actually do that now because that was a 3 move. We don't have we're fine. Flip it.
Flip it? Okay.
Flip it. Let's explore this place.
Okay.
What happens?
A letter in the snow. We stumble across a body in the snow, clutching a letter. What are all the bodies everywhere? Jeez. The woods no longer dark. No beauty do I see. Death reduced to frozen bark. The snow is only for me. My mind cannot think clear to stop without any soul near. Between these all whitened bones, the darkest night I will never see. The woods are lonely, white and bleak. I have no more promises to keep. No miles to walk before I sleep. Nowhere to go before I slip.
So
Okay.
So we've got 2 options. What's the first option? And I'll tell you what the symbols mean. Just read off. What's
Yep.
there.
So B, we can maybe it's time to go back. Gain 2 wood and 2 coal, or keep walking and gain 2 wood and 2 coal.
So what we can do is we can say we're going to continue our expedition.
Mhm.
The 2 wood and 2 coal will only come back when we come back home.
Okay.
Or we can return now and get 2 wood and 2 coal.
Keep going.
All right. So we're going to keep going.
Keep going.
So we're going to flip this card over here.
Yep.
Shuffle the B deck.
Yep. And we need another question mark snow thing?
No,
Or just
no.
a
We
snow
just
thing?
we just need a B card that's going to go on top of that one.
Any B card.
Any B card.
So we have the
So
cave.
this is our continuing expedition.
Yep.
So we'll start off there.
Yep.
Yep. And that will go over this.
Mm-hmm.
And so basically when we decide to return home,
Mm-hmm.
we get all the resources all at once.
Gotcha.
All right, so we continue on. Okay, that was the weather phase. Then after the weather phase, there is the preparation phase. Problems start happening. So let's zoom over here and talk about it. So preparation phase. We look at the bottom here. This says if anything is in this section between 5 and 9, they get flipped to their gravely ill side.
Oh,
That
perfect.
means that if they flip back again,
Hmm?
if we don't cure them, if we don't do something, they're going to die. Okay? So that's where that lands. All right, zoom back out.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the action phase.
Okay.
The generator's off.
We have 0 coal, by the way.
We need 2 coal to be able to get the generator tile to be warm. We need 4 coal to get the near tiles to be warm. 5 coal to get external buildings from the near tiles, like in the far tiles that are yellow, to be warm, and 6 coal to get it all warm. But we've got buildings that are not. It's just if we want to use these tents again, then we need at least for 2 of them we need the generator tile to be warm, and for all of them we need the near tiles to be warm.
And new tiles is
near tiles is
4.
4.
4. Okay.
Yep.
So ideally, we need to get 4 coal.
Yep. What do you want?
How about we send a kid out over here? Just kidding. Watch his reaction.
No,
I get sick of dying.
So
Trying to think of this way we can get. We can build. No, because that still doesn't help.
why? Build is a warm action no matter where it is.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out. It could build and gather here, but that's not going to help.
There's a medical post that can help with all the sickness.
But we don't have, how much is the medical post and how much is
2 wood?
2 wood?
And we have an empty space. We have empty spaces
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
So my thing is we need coal to turn the generator on, but we can build now as well. So I think building coal might be where we're at for right now. But it's a 3 build thing, right?
What does the gather building thing do? Help me remind me.
The Gathering Hut, and let me make sure I read it properly because I don't want to run off memory. My memory sucks. The Gathering Hut says take 1 resource from each adjacent space and place them in the supply. So basically, let's say...
So I was trying to figure out if we can do it here.
If you do a Gathering Hut here...
But we have to put a guy in there and he would be cold.
A guy in there will be cold.
Okay.
But he can gather resources from this tile, and that tile.
Yeah.
But
it might
be a cold action's what's necessary. We need to build. So I say build. I mean, it makes sense. Build a Gathering Hut, let 1 person get sick, and then let's heat it up.
Okay. So let's do a build. Spend our 2 wood we have got to build a Gathering Hut.
Okay.
We can destroy stuff too, but I don't think we're going to destroy anything. Doesn't make sense too.
Right.
Destroy the beacons. Goodbye.
You can't.
Aww. He's never coming back.
You can't destroy the beacon.
Okay. That's one thing. You're up.
Okay, so I'm going to put... We'll let a sick guy in there. This guy hasn't flipped yet. Gather.
Okay.
So that's gonna move here. We're gonna get this.
Oh, you get 2 from each?
And this. Oh, 1 resource, sorry. Boop. 1 resource.
Okay.
So we have that. So on your turn, let's heat it up.
Let's do it. 2 coal.
So 1, 2, the near tile's warm. And red buildings. Red buildings are heated, and the near tile... sorry, the red buildings are heated, and the generator tile is warm.
Oh, not the near.
But all red buildings are warm.
Okay. Let's go sawmill time.
Okay.
Actually, no, hold on. Let's do the workshop. Let's upgrade this guy.
Okay.
You seem hesitant.
No. I'm just looking at your plan.
New technology should be on the round track when your last one got finished. We have new technology?
What are you talking about? I thought you had to research that. Do you immediately get to pick another?
Do you always have a technology?
You don't always get a new technology when...
Might have to help us out, Daniel.
It says your new technology should be on the round track when your last one got finished. I thought you have to research the new tech. I didn't think it chained.
Oh, is it one of those things that you always... It's like you're always working on something.
Well, no, because you have to start... that's true, because when you place it, you get it.
Yep.
And then the next one should kick. You're right. You're right.
Page 38, it says.
Page 38?
Yep.
You're right, because once you have the workshop, the information builds. Yep. So in the game, you have 4 technology cards that are face up. Each of them has an inactive development key on them. When you build your first, choose 1 technology, which we did, right? On the round track, space ahead. When the round marker reaches the development token, the token is developed. The token is returned to the card, active side up. You may now use that technology for the rest of the game. Choose another technology with an active card and do it. Yep, so it's always working. It's always working. Thanks, Daniel. So which one do you want to go next?
I mean, his night care's not bad. I get sleeping spots. I don't have to worry about people anymore.
So you want to do that one?
Treating's better, right?
Treating is
Let's
fantastic.
do that.
Okay. And this will go from last round when it was here when we discovered it.
Mhm.
So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
So let's do it proper. Thanks, Daniel.
Okay, good catch.
I always screw that one up, so sorry. All right, so where were we? Oh yeah, my turn. Wait, did I do something last round? I can't remember.
I upgraded.
You upgraded.
You built that, then it's your turn. Yes.
You upgraded.
Mhm.
Well, wait. You built the gathering post.
No, I built the gathering post. You used gathering post.
You upgrade. I used the gathering post. You then upgraded.
Yep, sure.
Okay.
Yep. Oh yeah, get these cards.
Yeah, I'm gonna build. I need to build an infirmary. We need to deal with that.
The what?
The sick children.
Details.
I have something I can use an engineer for, but we need the building for it. I'm going to.
This could be useful.
What?
I need a medical post or infirmary.
That's what I have too. So that's
Okay.
what I'm thinking of building.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use one of you to use these two to build a medical post.
Okay.
We need to get more coal.
Okay.
Because the medical post is cold, and upgrading it would have been fantastic. Oh wait, I'm gonna put it right here. Now it's warm. Now we can use it. Okay, so do your thing.
I've got this thing here. Use a building, medical post, or infirmary. Cure 3 of one type of citizen.
So basically, you'll choose one of these to move back on the track 3.
Yeah. So if I choose, I have to use a worker.
You have to use a worker.
So it doesn't matter if it's warm or not. It seems like a good option, right?
Correct. So yeah, so you put it on medical post.
What is the normal action on the medical post though?
Cure 3?
Just the same thing then.
Yeah. So
what's the difference?
Well, but this is of any one type. I think that one is. It just cure 3 of any. Yeah. So
that doesn't seem like it's that good, but okay.
I mean, I would probably say just use that so you can, if you want. That one means you can only do 1. That other one 3 means you can split it up.
It usually has to be an engineer that does it. Oh.
Yes, it has the engineer on the tile.
Okay, but
that's
this one lets a worker.
That lets a worker do it.
Got it.
Yep.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense.
So you want to do a worker to do it or an engineer?
We could do engineer time.
Okay.
Engineer time. Let's cure them.
All right. So who are you moving back?
Children, at least twice, maybe 3 times.
1, 2, 3. There you go. So children's gravely ill, however.
Tilda looks pissed.
Tilda looks pissed.
She does. Where's that card? Yeah. I hate this place so much.
Can we retro that?
Sure.
Let's retro that.
Retro it. Just kidding.
Retro that.
I did not do that.
You did not do that. I need that building.
Okay, I'm not doing it. Just kidding.
All right, pick something else to do.
I will set a guy there. No, just kidding. You said you need resources, right? So
we need coal.
Let's go get at least this one.
Yeah, and then I'll use it to turn on orange buildings.
Okay.
We need one more to turn on the tile to get this tent to work.
Okay.
But the reason why I'm going to do that is I'm going to spend that engineer to do this one instead.
Activate care.
So I'm going to turn care on and then do the building's effect.
Nice.
So care is going to activate, and then I will do 3 on the kids. So we were where we were, but now we have an active care.
Yeah. Wait.
So if we get a social dispute, at least we can use that thing. Okay. So that was my action.
Okay. Let's go get. Oh, we can gather. I don't even.
I use the gather.
Yeah. I was just thinking I need some kids to get it. No, doesn't make sense.
And
kids,
remember, those tiles are cold.
The near tiles are cold.
Yep. So my thing is, do you want to? I'd say
clear snow.
Do you want to clear snow, or do you just want to get those 2 to get the generator up, or?
So you said kids far to do it.
We don't want the kids to get sick because one of them will die. That's the problem. And
kids are tough.
When kids die, it sucks. That's like the worst consequence.
Okay, send a worker out there.
All right, to
He
get
gets-
2, and
gets
he'll
2.
get sick. 1 worker dying doesn't bother me. 1 kid dying is bad.
Okay.
All right, then I'll immediately spend those 2 to 1, 2. So now.
Okay.
All right. So now we're kicking with gas.
Actually, it might be good to just because we got access to this.
Yeah, I'm thinking of doing that for the engineer.
Yeah.
So.
They're just flying downhill very quickly. It's escalating.
So I'm gonna spend that to do a far tile.
Yep.
1 far tile
Yep.
right here.
Yep.
And that will be 2 trees and 3 coal. Far tiles usually have more resources.
Makes sense.
But no.
I noticed that. Everyone's gonna die.
Oh, it's gonna be hard. This is gonna be rough. Okay. So we did that, and I moved up the sick track, right? I moved it up.
We got kids who can't safely do anything.
We have a kid who can.
Oh,
Well,
no.
they can gather. They can gather. There's wood there.
Yeah.
There's coal. Now
Look
that's
here.
us warm. Yep.
Good, these two.
They can also construct if you want.
We have nothing.
But
to
we have
construct
nothing to
with.
construct with.
Yeah.
Do you have any kid cards?
I do.
What can they do?
They can remove snow or gather resources, food resources. But so I can gather this here, which isn't bad actually. Now I think about it, we get 2 more food. It's only 2 though. It's kind of hoping for a bigger number.
There's no free space for them to move there.
No, so it's gather resources. Perform this action on an unoccupied space.
Yep. What's an unoccupied space?
You can't go in the tent.
No, because that's an occupied space.
But this is unoccupied.
No, it's not. There's a core there.
Oh,
I mean, you can do
that'd be
it
nothing
here.
there.
You could do it here, but you will get rid of the. Nope, you can't. You can't. It's a gather. So yep, it has to be nothing there.
Oh, okay, can't do that one. Just kidding. They can remove snow.
Oh God.
But then we can
You really want to kill these children, so
Sure.
go kill the children.
No, we'll get the 2 wood.
Okay, okay. So that ends our turn.
Okay.
So then we go to the dust phase.
Children not going to survive on my watch.
Shuffle those and pick one. Okay.
All the kids died. Just kidding. Oh gosh.
What? Flip it. Let's see what's happening.
Another victim.
That's the murder one. That's the murder one. All right, what you got?
The murderer has attacked again. What citizen dies of the current round's type, which is an engineer this time?
It's not an engineer. It's a worker.
It's a worker. Oh, just kidding.
What happens?
We have exhaust justice and -1 hope.
Hey, you know how hard it was to turn that on?
It's gone.
Do you know how hard it was to
Nope,
turn that?
it's gone.
You're killing me.
Exhaust -1 justice.
We don't have justice.
Okay, we don't have justice. Okay.
All right. So what else is
If
going on?
you have active anger, which you don't, with empathy.
Yeah.
Empathy. This is in the same type dies. Oh my god.
So we don't have it. We don't
Okay,
have.
so we got
We
choices.
don't have justice.
So you can't do the last option. Let's
Alright.
make this public to warn the citizens. Hopefully, it won't happen again. Or let's keep it a secret again because we didn't learn our problem before. Can't admit we made a mistake. Activate anger. Oh my gosh.
So what that means is we're gonna draw another. No, activate means
We add it.
No. Daniel's gonna correct me on this one, but when there's a trick to this because there's one where it says activate and you don't have it, it doesn't matter. But let me look it up. Activating exhausted tokens. When you are instructed to activate a token, flip over 1 exhausted token to the active side.
Mm-hmm.
If you're instructed to activate or exhaust a token, but you are unable to do so, ignore that effect.
Oh, that's not bad then.
There you go.
So we can just shuffle it back in. But if we do a discontent, we get rid of the
We're
card.
either going to turn it on or add another discontent. Inactive. We either turn on another apathy or add another discontent. You know it's work. It took me to turn that on.
I feel like we just activate anger and just deal with it for now.
Shuffle this card back.
What do you think? Hey folks, teach me to play okay. I just laid out my full copy.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Hey, welcome, kid.
So you want to shuffle this card back into the dust, so the murder keeps killing.
Yeah, it keeps killing
until
people.
you do stuff. So what do you want to do?
You feel like you don't want the murder to keep killing people?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Add a disconnect. We'll do it.
What do you? It's up to you. So are we activating apathy
No.
or adding another?
Add another.
Okay.
We're just making this worse for ourselves. It's fine.
So here you go.
Fine.
And what's the card I need to add? D24 to the dust deck.
Oh, perfect. More apathy.
Is it another apathy? Oh my gosh.
Super apathetic.
The citizens are like, meh.
I hate this. I don't just care anymore.
D24, right?
Wait, we did not finish it, did we?
We what? We finished that. We finished that. That's from earlier.
Okay.
So that gets added. All right. So that was Dusk, right?
Yep.
So that was Dusk. Then we go to Hunger. We have 3 food. 1, 2, 3 of 22 puts us as what? 3 minus 22.
19.
Okay. So we have 19 people hungry. This is fabulous. I love this so much. Okay. So so then we go to so that is Hunger. Then we go to Night. Take all the meeples back. So I grab them all back.
Come back to me. Okay.
Except for the one on the expedition.
Yep.
And then we need to house. So luckily, the near tile is heated, and so is the yellow. So we have.
That's right. The kid gets so apathetic, he just decides not to react. Yes.
So we have 2, 4, 6, 8. So 1
We have
person.
one more person.
We have 1 more person. So who's getting sick?
Worker, because they're gonna die anyway.
Okay, Worker. All right, so Worker gets sick. Okay, so then we go to the dawn phase, which triggers the event that is
Things
our
happen.
world.
So, round 4. The beacon's lit. Go to A. The beacon shines bright. +1 hope. Yay!
+1 hope.
-1 discontent.
-1 discontent. Or. So it's either we're gonna
Oh.
activate or remove.
I feel like activating is probably better.
So you want the care?
Yeah. We'll deal with the discontent later.
Okay. All right.
Okay, and then we have to reveal and resolve SO2.
Boom.
We can only hold.
Also read the other piece, the green at the bottom.
Oh yeah, round 11. We have to do something.
And round 11 stuff happens.
Yeah, stuff happens.
Okay, so I'll set the marker for round 11.
While he does that, we'll read this card here. This is Finding Winterholm. The beacon's light guided refugees scattered across the frozen wasteland to our settlement. Amongst them were scouts from Winterholm. As it turns out, it is the nearest occupied settlement. However, the news they brought is alarming. Probably because they hear about the murders in our place. They say no other beacons were lit, not even the one at Winterholm. What happened to Winterholm? So place SO5 white side up in the expedition display. Choose A or B. So here's SO5. Path to Winterholm. So we have another expedition.
We have another expedition.
So this is just getting to that spot.
Yep.
And we have a choice, A or B. Let the refugees enter a city. Gain hope. Gain 5 workers. 1 engineer and 3 children. Lots of mouths to feed with our excellent food production. Or we lose hope and get rid of this. Just go away.
We just turned it on, man. We just turned it on.
People are gonna die anyway. It's fine. Bring them in. Bring them in.
So how much people are we getting?
Well, we got murderers and not enough people are dying.
He'll thin the herd. He'll thin the herd.
Exactly.
So
+1 hope.
So +1 hope. So we can add. Let's add.
You want to add one?
Yeah. So reach in there, grab
Okay.
anyone.
And then gain 5 workers.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We got justice. Looks like
Justice.
1 engineer.
1 engineer.
And 3 children.
1, 2, 3. So what that means is we get some more meeples to do work. So we have, how many meeples do we have? We have 1 more meeple worker.
Okay.
We have. Do we have 3 engineers?
Yes.
That doesn't change, but kids change, and we get an extra kid.
Yay, more kids.
More kids to shovel snow. Okay. Boom. All right.
Okay. Let's get removed.
That gets removed from the game. So now our job is our next part of the path is to find out what happened in Winterholm.
Okay.
All right. So that is the, what phase was that? That was the dawn phase.
Mm-hmm.
Deal with the morning.
Good stuff. No more.
What happens this morning?
Ceremony for the dead. Well, of course, we got so many dead people in this one. Many citizens have asked for temporary shorter working hours. They would like to pay tribute to the dead, whose lives contribute to the survival of our society. We must, okay, only if you can spend 2 resources, which we could do. We mustn't forget those who were with us but have now passed on. We spare some resources in memory or in gratitude to the ones we lost. We get +1 hope. Place a spent worker token to supply, so we get one less worker.
One less worker for the day.
That's fine.
Day.
That's fine. Tell the kids to do their goddamn chores. Nice. The dead don't fall or don't feel the cold, but we do. Wasting resources to comfort the living people's feelings about the dead was a luxury at the times we've now gone.
So
Okay,
just
you
lose the
work,
worker.
yes, yep.
Yeah, so you just lose a worker for the day.
Or +1 discontent. Survivors all counts. We don't get to work.
Get back to work.
Yeah, we get back to work.
So which one do you want to do?
We got wood. We can do it, right? We
You want to do it?
For anything else?
You want to do it?
I think so. Let's do the first one.
All right. So the
Yeah.
first one,
Yeah.
spent token, and we get to raise hope. Now, choices on raise hope. We can activate one of these, or we can add an empty hope.
I feel like activating one is probably the better choice.
Do you want justice?
Sure.
Okay.
We need justice because of all the murderers.
Because of the murders. That guy's just killing everybody. So that is the morning. Then we go to the generator phase.
Yeah.
One worker's gonna get sick.
Of course.
Right? And then you have to add 4. Oh shoot.
We're fine. We're fine.
I completely forgot to fix that.
There's only one cube in there. That might not come out. Hopefully it doesn't come out.
Yeah, that's how it doesn't come out. That's how it doesn't come out.
That doesn't come out.
All right, Paul. Let's see what we got.
Yeah, let's see
I'm
what
gonna
happens.
fix that if it doesn't blow up now. Well, how much do we got?
I'm
It blows
kidding.
up. It blows
There's
up.
only
It
5
blows
more.
up. Oh no, it doesn't blow up. It doesn't blow up. We're at max Q though. 2, 3, 4, 5. One more and it breaks down. One more and it breaks down. We need to fix that.
Well, I got this thing. What's this thing do? Exhaust a hope. Okay, you do that.
No.
Yes.
We just need to go here to do it. We don't need to exhaust the whole. Stop it.
Oh, it's gone.
So, all right. So, that is the generator phase. Then we go to the preparation phase. Yeah, I did a hunger phase. Then we go to preparation phase. All right. So we look here on this track. So a worker dies. So workers go down by 1.
Mm-hmm.
So when a worker dies, we deal with what happens.
Only happiness.
What happens when a worker dies?
Exhaust care.
Damn it.
-1 hope.
Damn it. Okay. Then, oh no, we're not done yet. Nope, the children are safe. Thank God. Then the engineer becomes gravely ill. Woo! Okay, that's it. Oh my gosh, this sucks. Okay, so that ends that, and now it's the action
When someone
phase.
died, does it move up?
Yes, that's supposed to move up. And people have been dying from the murder.
Oh, it's just be a.
Yes,
Does that
people have
count?
been dying because of the murder, and we haven't been moving that
Oh,
track.
that counts on this too.
Yes.
Okay.
2 people die. Oh,
So.
let's see here. Let's see. So 2. We
So
spent.
start with 1. So 1 just died now.
3 people are dead.
3 more people died.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yep. So 5. We're at 5.
5 of 10.
Yep. We're at 5 on the death track.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
If we hit 10, we lose the game.
Fine.
Yep. So the murder is causing us problems.
Who would have thought?
Fuck it. All right. So first thing we have to deal with is this.
Don't we have the weather?
Oh, I skipped. Sorry. What did I do? Generator phase, weather phase.
Yep.
See, this is a lot of ticking pieces.
A lot of things. Blue moves up 1.
Blue moves up 1.
Mm-hmm.
This would get reset.
Yep. Yellow moves up 1.
Yellow moves up 1.
Actually, everything moves up 1.
Everything even red.
Even red.
Okay.
And
Oh,
then
we're not done yet.
Food. 1
We
food.
get 2.
Per.
3 plus 1 because of
Yep,
this.
3, yep.
Okay.
And then expedition 3.
So move us 3 up on our expedition track.
So 1, 2. We do reach the cave.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, here we go. Solitude, the foe of sanity. The mountaintop structure used to be an observatory and was an obvious place of solitude. The only inhabitant was not able to leave since it took 2 people to operate the lift. We found him on his bed. In his arms, he held a round stone with what appeared to be a woman's face with ginger hair drawn on it. The name written on the stone was Emma. With peace visible on his dead's face, he almost looked as though he was asleep. So, sweet dreams. I could gain 1 steam core,
So we're going to come back.
2 coal, and 2 food. Are you sure?
Yes. We're going to come back. So when we come back, we get this and this.
So we're gonna gain 4. Hold on.
So add it all up. Tell me what we
2
got.
wood, 4 coal, 2 wood, and 2 food, and a steam coal. Yeah.
It's 2 wood. What else?
Yep. 2 wood.
4
4 coal.
coal.
Yep.
Okay. What else?
2 food.
2 food. 1, 2.
And a steam core.
So give us a steam core.
Steam core here. Okay. How many rounds is this game? Good question, Brian.
Until you die. That's how rounds this game is. Until you die.
Yeah, no round limit. Go back to that card that looks like a fat chief hopper from Stranger Things. What card is it?
The card that looks like what?
A fat chief hopper.
Oh, this one,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
one,
yeah.
this one, this one.
It does! Yeah.
It's uncanny. It is uncanny.
Yeah.
All right, so those end.
Yep.
What you're going to do is shuffle this, and now the new expedition here is going to be a C.
Got it.
Because at the bottom of this, when you return, you place a C card.
Oh, okay. Oh, don't look at it.
No, don't look at it. Don't look at the cards, Steve.
What does this mean?
So our next expedition, this one will be a C.
Yep. All right.
All right. So we did the weather. The weather will move 1 more up.
No, this one. This is the guard. 0.
0 up. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And that's the weather phase. We did preparation phase because we killed a bunch of people, and then now it's back to action phase. So I skipped the weather phase, but we did that. So cool. Okay.
All right. So this guy gets exhausted.
So that guy gets exhausted. We
okay.
can't use him. Yeah, he comes back.
Expedition.
He comes back from the expedition.
Yeah.
Okay, so keep the generator, please.
All four. Let's do it.
1, 2, 3, 4. So the generator tile is heated. All red and orange tiles are heated.
Okay. I feel like.
do you feel like?
No.
What do you feel like?
I don't know what I feel. All feelings left my bones at this point. Maybe clear snow.
So you want a far tile? Why
so.
Why here?
Because the gathering post.
Why not here? Because you also have access to.
Because that makes more sense. We're going here.
So who'd you use?
A worker.
A worker. So a worker gets sick.
Yep.
And you're doing a far tile.
Yep.
Why do this? It makes no. Oh wait, yes it does. All right, so that's 2 trees and 3 coal.
Yep.
And 2 trees.
Gotta run. Thanks for stopping by, Greg.
Thanks, Greg. Okay. What do you think of this game so far?
I like it. It's I enjoy these types of survival type games. I know a lot of people compare it to Robinson Crusoe, and I do see a little bit of the strategies coming out with the stuff, but I haven't seen, because in the Crusoe I can get to the state where I'm managing, I'm treading water. Here I feel like I'm always drowning.
Really?
Yes.
Well, the thing is so the infirmary helps manage this.
Yes.
And if we can pull this down, then nobody ever dies.
Yeah, but the food situation's out of control.
The food situation is getting hunter huts then. We've only built 1. Well, how about we build more, upgrade it, get more food?
Yeah, that doesn't make it. Okay, we'll try it.
So my thing is,
We need wood for that though.
and we have wood. A hunter's hut costs 1, so I'm actually going to build.
Do you want to get more? Use a sawmill though? Get more wood real quick.
I can build 2 hunter's huts with this.
Oh,
Hunter's hut
you
costs
build
1
3
wood.
though, can't you?
What?
You build 3 hunter's huts, right?
We can build 3 if you want.
That's
You
what I'm
want to do
saying.
that?
As
Okay,
well, right?
sure. So I'll use this because that's heated. We'll cut down an adjacent tree
Yep.
to get 3 wood. So
Yep.
let's manage. Let's do our manage bit.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
And then now we can send this guy.
That guy
No,
Snow
just kidding. We'll send this guy to build.
right here.
Yeah, build down here.
Okay.
And now we can build
3 hunter's huts.
hunters. And there's 1 each?
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
So put it
Wherever you want. Yep.
close so it's going to get to
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
Here, I guess, and then we'll go up here as well.
Okay.
All right.
We've got ample food, right?
Yes.
So, and also at the weather phase, remember, at the weather phase, more food comes in. So
Yep.
now we're at 2, 3, 4, 5 food per 6 food per weather phase. Well, per 2.
Oh, yeah,
So
it's quite a
7.
bit.
So 7 food
Okay,
per weather
okay,
phase. So
okay.
you can manage.
Okay.
That's the thing of the game is that you're feeling underwater because you're learning.
Yes.
But my thing is the management is in the game. You just have to figure out how to best manage, which is what Robinson Crusoe is.
Yes, definitely.
So okay, so
Okay. Like I said, this is my first.
which is why I'm like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
We're tired of one person always being sick, and we've got more people. How about we get some more houses in effect, right? So I'm gonna take an engineer and put them here.
Wasn't there a law where you can have people? Was it a law or was it one of these?
Each
Oh,
needed
night care.
medical
Night
and
care.
one sleeping slot for night care.
Yeah.
But we did this one.
Yeah, it's fine.
So actually,
Where's the laws?
right here.
No, that's technology. Where's the laws?
Oh, over here. You want to look
Yeah,
at it?
look at it, please.
Okay. We need to get some housing. So I need to build houses. We need 3 wood. So I'm gonna do this to clear one of these. Get 3 wood, and it's your turn.
I think of this one. Whenever you perform an action with a citizen meeple, you may spend 2 food to count that action as heated.
That's burning food.
Yeah, we probably build up to that, I think.
Yeah. Do you want to get some food? We got 5
Yes,
that we
I
can
do
get
wanna
from
get
there.
food.
So
Let's have children. Just kidding.
children can only gather.
Yeah. There we go.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. How much do we have if we go crazy on it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we just be 1 shy, which would just raise discontent. Let's. And kids are gonna build something for me.
go,
So I'm gonna spend this. So Jason is going to perform 2 construction actions.
Oh.
So he instead of doing 3, he's gonna do 2.
Yep.
First one is I'm gonna spend 3.
I need children to make me heated food.
So I'm gonna spend 3 resources to build a house.
Oh, nice.
Put it here.
Mm-hmm.
And his next action is he is going to build.
We have a core. Do you need a core to build something?
Save me an engineer, because we're gonna fix that nonsense. Yes, we're gonna upgrade that. Cores can be used to build. If we could do a coal thumper.
Is that like really good down here? Is it next to the source?
We need to do a coal. That's a coal mine.
Oh.
We need 4. We need 5 wood and 1 core to build it.
Oh wow. Okay.
They're expensive, but a coal thumper. Ooh, let me see what that does. I've never built one of those before. Coal thumpers. Place up to 3 coal from the bank on each of 3 different adjacent spaces. Placing up to 9 coal in total spaces must either already have coal on them or have no resources, trees, or building. Each space has a limit of 5 coal. So it's just spitting out coal for us to pick up. That costs 3 wood and 1 core.
We are short on 1 wood. That's pretty good though, because we need that coal to keep the thing heated.
The kids should.
Do you not want to do that right now? Maybe we go gather some more wood first. We have another sawmill, don't we? Where's the other sawmill?
We used them both.
Oh, we did.
Yep.
We got that one we can gather.
What's the construct? Did I do anything just now?
You were doing this.
Right, but I'm trying to think of, did I build anything yet? I don't think so.
No, we were talking about it. No, you built the house. Built the house. That's what you built.
I built the house.
Yep.
I get another action to build.
I mean, I feel like if you pause that, we gather this first,
And then do the double
and
construction?
then do double construction.
Okay. Alright. So let's say I'll put this child here to get
Yep.
this. We got 3 back because we didn't spend that.
Right.
And
is that way you can do your coal thumper?
Yeah, and then I'll hold this.
Actually, oh.
Do you want to use it? You can use my card if you want.
No.
Okay. What do
You
you
can do
got?
it's fine. Oh, it's getting sick kids. We don't want to do that.
So we've also got this problem. And we need food.
Oh.
You could put a kid in a gathering post because it's a gathering action.
Oh, really? That works?
It's a gathering action.
Oh, okay. Sure, let's do it.
It is gonna be cold, so they are gonna get cold.
Okay. That's fine, but we get 3 cold.
1, 2, 3. I'll immediately spend them for 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Everything's heated right now. Everything.
Worth the sacrifice.
All right.
They missed planning to fix the generator. No, we just haven't done it yet.
We just haven't done it yet. It's happening right now.
Thanks for reminding me.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we spend the core, we clear it all and we upgrade the generator, which is what I want to do.
Okay.
All right. So we'll spend this.
Okay.
We'll clear all this.
Is it cool? I just go get fast food for everyone.
and then oh goodness. And then we will add this to the top of the generator, which upgrades the generator.
Physically upgrading the generator.
Physically upgrading the generator. There we go. All right. So the generator has been fixed. Everybody's warm. Food time. So your turn. So
hunting. Let's go hunting. Here, 4 more food.
4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna go hunting again. For 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's not bad.
And then the kids.
Everything's heated, so maybe
everything's heated.
Go get this so we clear off that tile so we can use it. No, gathering post right there. Nope. This one. Get 2.
Get 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go.
Cool.
Did we spend the resources?
Nope, we didn't buy anything.
build.
We didn't build jack.
Oh, do you want to do the building? Let's do the building thing instead.
Okay, you want to use the kid to do the build? So let's do the kid to do the build.
We don't have the core. That's okay.
No, but that's okay. So we're going to do that.
Yeah.
We're going to spend 3 to build the house.
We can build another house, actually. You want to build 2 houses?
We can build 2 houses.
Unless there's something else you want to build.
No,
we don't have the core anymore, so...
Nah. 2 houses.
Yeah.
Done and done.
Okay.
So we got 2 houses.
Cool.
All right. So, this, I'll put them on the build space. Discard this card. Okay. So, Dusk phase. Let's see if the murderer is going to kill anybody else. Because justice is exhausted.
It is exhausted. The inevitable.
Oh, this one sucks. Oh.
Every day we fight a bitter struggle against hunger, cold, and disease. There will be losses. Flip every sickness marker on its skull side to its strength side. Sickness marker on its skull.
For each corpse you have, gain 1 sick citizen too.
Yep.
So every corpse marker from its skull side, which means somebody's going to die.
Flip each sickness marker on its skull side to its strength side.
Yep. So a child dies. So let's take it in order.
Yep.
So an engineer dies. Push this down 1.
Yep.
What happens?
Okay.
When an engineer dies?
Exhaust justice, which we already have exhausted, and -1 hope.
So which one are we losing?
Motivation, because I'm just not motivated anymore.
Okay. Motivation's gone.
It's gone.
Then we flip. Zoom back out. Then we flip. Then we flip the child one.
Okay.
So a child dies.
This is only good, right? Exhaust justice -2 hope. Oh.
We lost the game.
Oh, that's game.
That's game. We lost.
Yep.
I told you, losing kids is the worst.
Yep.
But we lost. So we just.
It was inevitable.
Basically, it was inevitable. Yep, and we lost the game just like that. Okay, so give me the skinny.
Let's jump down to the chat. Okay, so that was. I felt better. So we played a little bit last night. It was really late. I was trying to learn this is pretty.
While tired,
right? I enjoyed my this play a lot more.
Okay.
Because the more awake and everything, to be fair.
Okay.
I love these survival type games for sure. Like Robinson Crusoe, one of my favorite games. Love it. I love the theme in that one because you're on an island, and again, this theme, I have no connection to it. To be fair, I don't.
You don't know the IP.
I know it's a video game.
Uh-huh.
I know it's about survival in winter. That's my extent of my knowledge of this IP.
Okay.
So no connection there. So, but outside of that, I still liked what I saw here. It's a lot of things going on. I think this one is darker than Robinson Crusoe.
Yep.
So I think I prefer Crusoe to this due to the lighter theme.
Okay.
Because I'm not
Fair
always
enough,
in the
fair
mood
enough.
for a dark theme.
Fair enough.
However, this is a really fun game. I like it a lot.
What? Yeah.
It's a fun game, definitely.
Yeah, Brian, that's wrong.
Yeah.
Don't
Stand
kill
over in
kids.
silence.
Don't kill kids. That's the rule. So
maybe take care of the murderer earlier.
So here's the thing. So here's the thing of it though,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
One of the things that you were saying was you like, I feel like I'm always underwater.
Yes.
But that's self-inflicted. Only because we need it with an infirmary. You can manage this. With
he's pointing to the.
Sorry, I'm pointing to the health, the citizen track and the sickness and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
With the hunting hut, see how we added a bunch more.
Yep.
But look how fast we zoomed up to the problem.
We did.
Right? So we can mitigate and work ahead to be able to get that up. We had enough wood, and going out on the expedition early yielded results instead of waiting for the beacon to kick off more of the story of Winterhold. Now, this is I've gotten to the part after this card. I've never beaten it, but I've got to the part after, like I've revealed what happens on this card, and the story's really cool.
Cool.
But everything you have on here is it's kind of like it's a for instance, we passed a law that kids should work. There's going to be work accidents, so you have to deal with the consequence. We let a murderer just kind of, it didn't really have it. And so the murderer kept killing. Social disputes happened, which I think you only had one, which has good and negative effects based on what you do. And so everything of this game is every action has a reaction, and you deal with the consequence of the reaction from the actions that you take. If someone digs cold and is freezing cold, they're going to get sick. If someone is doing work on a tile that's not heated, they're going to get sick. So maintaining those things really brings this game out for me. It's like
definitely
nothing about this has felt unfair.
I would agree with that. Even with this inevitable card that came up, and it could be viewed as a sudden loss, but we knew that was a big risk coming to it, right?
Yeah.
Like on your first play, I would say that, oh crap, I just lost abruptly.
You won't lose the game. Let's say you pull that card first. No one is the syringe is not on its skull side.
Exactly.
So the card is just discarded.
Correct.
But you just get one sick person because you have one dead person.
Exactly.
That's it. If it happens again, nobody's sick. Once again, nobody dies.
Correct.
You just get another sick person.
Yes. Yeah, exactly what I'm getting at, because it builds up to I could lose very quickly, but I know it's coming, right?
Yeah.
So I like that quite a bit.
Yeah, and you can mitigate it, right? So one person's sick, and you pull them
have consequences by blow.
But that's the reason why I like this game, is because it's heavily thematic. And to me, nothing is unfair.
Agreed.
Like, did you feel, and I'll ask you, that's from my perspective, right? From your perspective, and please feel free to disagree, do you feel that anything that happened was unfair?
No. I think because everything is bad to you, like every card you draw is going to be bad, right?
Not everyone. There's good cards in the morning deck.
Are there good cards in there?
Good cards
There's a few good cards in there, but like
Gain 5 food.
Oh, Gain 5 food.
So there's good cards in the +1 to care.
Okay.
So the morning deck has good and bad things, and they're equal.
Okay.
So it's just when you shuffle it up, you don't know what you're gonna get.
Sure.
So there's positive and negative effects in the morning deck. The weather is what it is. It's a harsh reality, but the weather deck can really work great for you because if you have somebody out in an expedition, we're finding stuff. If you have a lot of hunters' huts, we get more food. So the weather deck is both bad and good based on how you play your game. The laws are really cool from my perspective because we'll do heated meals, but there's a consequence to this. So it's like, oh, this is cool, but what's the consequence? And so you find out when you pull that up.
Yeah, so I think feeling of unfairness is, it seems Like I didn't feel that way at all in this game to put it out there right now.
Yeah.
It is. I can see that coming up from people positive saying that, but that's to me is the theme of the game. You're in a survival scenario, so the world should always. You never like, oh, let me on a desert island. Oh, look, there's a hamburger ready for me. No, you have to go, find things, and it's always a struggle to survive.
Yeah.
And so I think that's where having so much negative effects in this game is appropriate to the theme it's trying to portray.
Yes, yeah. And thank you, Daniel, for the error corrections. I always screw up about the tech thing.
Yeah.
But so thank you.
But no, I like this game. I would definitely play this one again for sure.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
You like it?
Yeah,
cool.
It is a table hog.
Oh,
Some people know, as you tell the camera, it's hard to fit on the screen. It is longer, but I don't feel like it's too long either.
Yeah. You're not gonna go 15 rounds on this game.
No, you're not.
Guaranteed.
And yeah, you're not gonna survive this long.
That's why I was like, it's like, how many rounds is in this game? It's like 2.
Yeah.
7.
One really bad.
One
Makes mistakes.
It all depends on how you play, but you will never go 15 rounds in this game. You can't. The game will just demolish you.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah.
No, it's fun. Thanks for teaching it to me.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. So I hope y'all enjoyed it too.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, Matthew. Always like seeing you here. So.
And we've got Marvel United coming up. We're gonna eat lunch and then Marvel United this bad boy.
I didn't set the end screen, so I'll fix that later.
Yeah.
Okay, but yes, we're gonna take a break, lunch break. We'll be back in the afternoon with Marvel United, and more games later today.
Yeah. Cool.
Thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you at the next stop. Bye bye.